What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, RK, and
Kelike.
we just wanted to talk a little bit about what we're up to. We are here in Paraguay in South America. We're running a 6 month discipleship school called the Discipleship Training School with YWAM. We are running extreme evangelism schools. We got a YWAM base. We're starting a Bible school. And we wanted to share a couple stories about what God has been doing in the last 2 years while we've been here.
So we sent our students out from the last school to do their outreach, and one of the guys was sharing this testimony, and he went to this house, and there were 12 sisters living there, and he said, "Wow."
Yeah,
That just made me laugh.
12 sisters. There's one
12
brother.
sisters, yes, and the brother was severely handicapped. Like he, couldn't even close his mouth, and there were flies just like around his face and his mouth, and they were a little bit like embarrassed, but they wanted their brother to get prayer, so he was praying with his eyes closed and praying a long time, and then he just heard like pops, like explosions.
Yeah, he
Is
said
how
it
he
was
described
loud,
it.
like pop, pop.
And then the brother got healed, and their whole family received Christ.
Yeah, so he was able to get up. He was able to walk. All 12 sisters gave their lives to Jesus. Probably the mom too. Lord help her,
He
Jesus.
he didn't give that detail.
Just added that one in my own. No, and one of the first things we do when our students get here is we send them to the streets. Every single one of them has to see a miracle, or they can't come back. And so, just last week, we sent our new students out to the streets, and one of the guys came back. They found a guy. He had two different colored eyes, and what was interesting is when it was cold, one eye couldn't see, and when it was hot, the other eye couldn't see. But that day it was kind of hazy, so he couldn't really see at all.
Mhm.
And so our guys went up to him and they began to pray for him. And man, he just started saying, "I can see, I can see, I can see." And the funny thing was that morning someone said, "We're going to send the eye doctor to you." They just got to meet eye doctor Jesus on the streets. Now, our student, he shared another testimony. He said that just a few weeks ago, he didn't even want to come to this thing. He's like, "I didn't want to come. I didn't want to be.
He
So,
wanted to keep working for his dad.
yeah. And so he got to come here, sent to the streets, and just it was fun just to see the excitement on his face as God used him to just heal a dude's eyes, basically the first day of his training.
Hmm. That's something that I'm really loving about what we're doing. Is it's really special to see when these students see miracles with their own eyes, or when they see Jesus use them to lead someone to himself. And it's like just that there's something that changes in them and it becomes theirs. And we just recently started hearing testimonies about the students that have gone through our program, and how they are getting together and doing ministry in their own communities. And it's just so cool that when they're taking responsibility for their own nation, like they're taking ownership of it, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, so, over the last 2 years, we've seen around 15,000 people reached for Jesus. 3,500 of them have said yes to him. We're trying to get a Bible in every single home in this nation. We've been able to give out 3,300 Bibles. And so, this is one of the things that God spoke to us. Paraguay is basically right around 1.3% Christian, so it's largely unreached. But I was praying one day, and I really felt like God said, "There's a lot of young people in this nation," and I felt like God said that there's going to be 100,000 young Paraguayans raised up and sent out to the nations as missionaries. So that's what we're going after moving forward. We believe that, like in Acts 19, it says that all of Asia heard the word of the Lord, right? All of Asia heard the word of the Lord. And that's what we believe is going to happen here in Paraguay, that the all is going to be reached. We're going to have every single person hearing the good news about Jesus. every single home having a Bible, a discipleship group within walking distance of every single person. So, uh, if you want to get involved in what God is doing here, there's a few ways you can get involved.
Yeah, we would love if you would pray for us. You can do that by joining our email. We send out our prayer requests that way through our email.
Uh, we would really appreciate it if you would consider partnering with us monthly. So we're only able to do this by people who believe in us and partner with us financially. So if you'd like to do that, go to give2missions.com. That's give the number 2 missions.com, and you can choose our name there and partner with us financially. And the third way you can get involved is you can come. If you would like to come on a short-term mission trip here, I know we have trips coming in the summer. If you have young people that you would love to see encounter God and go see miracles and do that kind of stuff, send them to our discipleship training school, right? Or you come to do a DTS and then you can stay here and work here too. All right, all right, all right. Boom, shagalaka. We love you. Go big or go home.